What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here. I'd like to welcome you guys back to my Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Female Grey Jedi Edition. Hope you guys are enjoying this Let's Play so far, and if you are, be sure to hit that like button. It helps out a lot. Without any further ado, let's get into the video.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak, he served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Sleeping in my robes like a boss.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Cool. Alright, well, let's vamoose. I'm actually gonna bring Mission with us for this next bit. Check our supplies, something's not right. What do you mean? Someone's been in the emergency stash. Mission and I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything. Might want to check on the food store next time you're in the cargo hold. Alright, well, before I do that, I'm actually gonna leave. I will do that later. But right now I want a vamoose. We might actually have to take, let's see. So I want, yes. Normally I'd go Karth, but I'm taking mission right now. For my, I have my reasons. My hashtag
Welcome
reasons.
to Anchorhead, potential customer. Czerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Nah, fam, don't need to.
You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. We'll let it go this time.
Well, that was easy. Sure wish I had special mind-affecting force powers.
Basta's gonna be
This will
salty.
cover any future landings as well.
Look at her looking at
It's
me.
like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Give me some background on Tatooine.
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Czerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
Tell me about their ops.
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
You want to tell me more about it?
I can tell you more, I guess. It's not a big secret or anything. Just not good for business.
Czerka's evil,
You
so look at
see,
it that way.
Czerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company.
So Czerka set up a shop on a barren planet.
Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
What do you mean?
Czerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
What other forms of business are being looked at here?
Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy barren wastes that serve as fine soup tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however.
What do you mean when you say the ore is peculiar?
Czerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get
Oh,
started.
I've already asked that, didn't I? What is known about the history?
Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world, but I can't picture it as anything but a desert. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. They're barely more than animals.
What species do you mean?
The Sand People. They're vicious and attack outsiders on sight. More animal than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate.
Have you had trouble with sand people?
Not personally, but they've given Czerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try for it.
We're gonna find information on jobs like that.
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Czerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in the central anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of
It's
that.
totally worth it.
I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Alright. Who should I ask?
That's not...
Antiques, artifacts.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know. It depends.
Oh, I already asked that. Sorry. I need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything.
Thank you. Alright, good. That was a long talk. We haven't leveled up her in ages. She gets 5 points. What do they recommend? Right. Good. Feats. Again, she needs to get this stuff going. Lots of levels for her. She's gonna be so... She's, like, obviously not gonna be that strong, but... This will be. Oh, no. Alright, whatevs. Combat suit. Can I give her a Channy? That's 5 and 5. That is upgradable. So I'll give her that. Neural band. Davix visor. That's pointless. I'll leave the neural band. Missions vibroblade. It's been upgraded. The vibro sword. That's 2 and 12. But look at this one. I'd say it's gonna... I'd say this is better than the vibro sword. I know it does 2 for sure, but... Anyway.
Yes? What?
If anyone's gonna die, she'd probably die first. I'm just saying. Like, in regular combat. Forgot about this dude. It's that turn at Uganda Fasca. Customers are talking. That's better. Hello, customer. Buy from Mukana. Save your credits. Don't be shy if you want to get it. Okay, let me see what you got for... Wait, I'll ask you questions. Ask about you. So I'm a merchant from the Rim. Where do you come from? You can say it. Hold on a minute. You have to admit. Okay. Are you one creature or two? Pardon for asking because you only know one mind. We go together, bonded from age and choosing, we become whole. Not like you. You're half of what you should be, like Brood Squealer. Or not what we want to offend you. Okay. I already know about these guys. Wait a minute. Let's see what we have for sale. He's got life support pack. He's got 40 of them. He's got the Keldroma robes already, which are good. Why does he have these? Solari. These are too expensive, man. Solari's a great one. Opila's a great one as well. He's got so many crystals. That's obviously mod. That's mod stuff right there, y'all. Gizka poison. Bantha fodder. We find tons of Bantha fodder, so I'm not really concerned. If anything, the Keldroma robes would be nice to get early. I'd probably give them to Bastila. Anyways. Oh, God. Here's your... What shipment was that again? Gizka. Excuse me, did you say Gizka? This is right here, the mass... Okay. No, I need your thumbprint. Gizka, you're yours. This happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability. He literally just unloaded a bunch of Gizka onto my shipka. Into Anchorhead. Here we go. Solid gold. It's gold. It's gold. It's gold. It's gold. It's solid gold, baby. You're ever so solid. Alright, this is that chick you could buy it.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing. Nothing left.
Speak, I'm listening.
I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I realize that everyone is out for themselves on Tatooine.
That's
My
not a
husband
good
was
start.
Hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, Will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
Why do you need the money?
We spent everything on my husband's hunting gear. We hoped that the sport would support us. We hoped. Whoever killed him took everything. All I have left is his Desert Raid plate. We thought we were so lucky when he brought it home. If I could sell it, the kids and I could get out of here. Maybe buy passage to Coruscant? I don't know.
Let's talk about what to
Will you
do.
buy it?
I can't buy it, but I could take it and sell it for you.
I don't know. How could I be sure you would come back? Are you sure you can't buy it? Please.
It's the only choice you have, trust me.
I guess I don't have much choice in the matter. Here, I'll trust you with it. I'll be here. Please don't take too long. I need the credits. Maybe we can get started again. Maybe.
Alright, so I can actually go in and sell it. I have good persuade. Faza, you need the license. Comad Fortuna. Some you wish. If I could trouble such a worthy hunter for a moment. Who are you? What do you do? I'm Comad Fortuna, a hunter and member of this lodge. It is not life for everyone, but I'm content. Where's the best hunting? It's wherever the best hunter is. It's a trite answer, human, but the only one I can give. Depends on what you seek. Raid are plentiful, and yeah, they're easy to sell those. Vicious key crate dragons hunt alone. Their prey is whatever can catch their attention. So dragons are rare. They're dangerous. They're both rare and dangerous, and an honor to hunt. If you survive, you're blessed and favored. I almost said flavored. That's if you don't survive. Respect them. Some try to lessen the risk by mass hunting with battle droids. I'd rather hunt solo, taking the risk as my own. Who uses battle droids? Don't speak of while they live. They're ashamed to admit that they hide. I know who it is. Perhaps they will kill so many raids that they kill the hunt. After that, perhaps the solo hunter will still prosper. How long have you been at this? Decade 2. I don't enslave myself to time, human. There's day and there's night. You really don't know anymore? Tacting will not change in a lifetime. Why bother? You can tell me about the other hunters. Most obvious Gamorreans, however, Gurk and his crew are not the best company. They hunt, but often come back to salvage instead of hides and pearls. What about the hunters besides the Gamorreans? Doric Quinn is honorable. Tanis Ben is not so much. I have no real quarrel with him. Alright, bye-bye. I have to go. Anyway, why would you say that to somebody? That's so mean. Doric.
Get lost, Tenderfoot.
What's up, Deuce?
I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit.
We share the same last name. Just as well, he probably couldn't teach me anything.
Hoping to goad me into talking a bit? All right. What do you want?
What is it you do?
My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays?
Do that. Can I say that? Where's the best hunting?
If I knew the best place, why would I tell anyone? It would be worth too much to me to let it get out. It doesn't matter anyway. This season has been dry for me, as it has for almost everyone. Perhaps someone else is holding out, but there's simply fewer raid out there.
Why are there fewer raid?
It used to be a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters. But some now use battle droids. Where's the sport in that?
Word. Who uses them?
That's not for me to say. I won't be a troublemaker.
I know
in
who
so
uses
small a
them.
Community. You'll see. Hunt, and you will see.
How long you been at this?
I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet.
What do you want to learn?
There are hunters that go after the big kills, the crate dragons. I don't know how they do it. I never even see the things. Comad is the one I respect, but I also trust that the only difference between us is experience. I will learn.
Did I ask him this?
If I knew the best place, why
All right, fair
it
enough.
doesn't matter. Perhaps.
Who knows this planet best?
You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more the local Jawa.
All right, thanks.
Good hunting.
These guys are pricks. Ah, boys, it talks to me. What do you want, Hume? Gurk has no time for you. Tell him, Gurk. Keep your temper. I just want to ask some questions. Don't tell me what to do. Nobody does. We are the best hunters. Yeah, you nothing. Can I ask what you do? Gurk and his boys hunt. That's what we do and who we are. But we don't train babies like you. Yeah, we hunt the best raid. Are you good scouts? Oh, we are the best among everybody, but not for you. We hunters know more than everybody. Yeah, you go learn the dunes yourself. You're probably not. Don't come back. Shut up, stupid. Why don't you let him speak? Wait, you deaf? Because he's stupid, talks too much. You leave us alone now. I'm not stupid, you're stupid.
Jeez. I hope this doesn't take too long. Gamorreans like to throw insults around, but they just don't have the smarts for it.
You are a stupid one, not me. You're too stupid to even know you're stupid. No, you're a stupid one, stupid. You're so stupid, everyone sees you and they say you look stupid. Shut up, stupid. Want to ask you some questions about you and hunting. Go read a book or get a yappy joy. Gurk and the boys don't train babies. Fine. Shut up, stupid. See, yeah, I know how they hunt. It's pretty greasy. Anyway, Tanis.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
Just looking for experts who seem knowledgeable.
Well, of course, darling. Whatever Tanis Ven can do. You know, very few human females come to Tatooine. Ask your questions, please.
See, being female, it helps a lot in this regard, because as a male, he's more closed off. I want to know who you are and what it is you do.
Sure you do. Tanis can tell you all about the thrill of the hunt. Man versus beast. It's all very exciting. What specifically would you like me to cover?
You're pretty forward for a married man.
Well, the wife doesn't really take much of an interest in my work. Not like you. Now, you have questions?
Where's the best hunting?
There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy.
You hunt with battle droids? Is that sporting?
I'm more the practical type, beautiful. I keep myself
He's
fed
all
to make
googly,
sure
you see that? That's
everything
funny.
I have is taken care of. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds, too.
Do you need to take more kills to keep your droids running?
I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits, too.
How long you been at it?
Too long, but it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't.
You cross paths with a Sith dreadnought?
Hell, I married her.
Roasted!
No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes.
Fair enough. Tell me about the other hunters.
Uptight and cold, like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt with droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Kirk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business. Of course, they hunt other things than raid, too. Just don't turn your back on them, ever.
Word. What are you suggesting?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Just keep your eyes on them, that's all.
Yeah, it's foreshadowing. What about the hunters other than the Gamorreans?
Dorak is reasonable. Comad is a pain, but he keeps his distance. I can tell he doesn't like me much. Ask around the lodge if you want information.
Okay. First questions. Looking for someone who knows this planet best.
Well, darling, old Tanis might be just what you need. Unless you mean the dunes. I suppose only the sand people really know them. I'm sure I can help you. Ask away.
Have you ever seen the sand people with anything odd?
Sure. My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you.
Where did this happen?
I don't know. Pick a dune and walk. They'll get you soon enough.
About the Jawas?
Smart traders. They've salvaged and sold me my own damaged droids once or twice. They don't say much I can understand. I think they're a little slow, but who am I to judge, huh?
Alright, we're done.
You hurry back any old time, darling. And me time.
Alright, you weirdo. This dude just sitting in the corner by himself. He's just contemplating life. I'll talk to Foz in a minute. I just gotta talk to Kudos. Kudos! Hello, human. Are you a hunter like the others here? Not the life for me, but I admire you for it. What do you do? I fill the days. Oh, he's a Bazak player. Why do you play? Okay, I don't really care. Let's go back to my other questions. Hurrying rumors off planet. Nothing since that unfortunate business on Terrace. Blah, blah, blah. I have to go. Thank you. Now we'll talk to Faza. I'll see if I can get something for this raid plate. Come test your skills. The world does not have much, but it does not have the meanest predators on the side of the Galactic Rim. A hunter's paradise. Rodent's Lodge for the hunters. It's a hunting lodge. I purchased what the sportsmen bring in. It's not a bad little job. I want to ask about Tatooine. Not much to tell. Barren place. Can't support much. But I've managed to get some off-world hunters to show up. I suppose there's trouble here, like anywhere else. But you'll have to ask someone else about that. I keep to myself. Question about hunting. You want to get one? Just pay 200 to license down. Czerka, no license, no hunting. Why do I need a license? Because no one gets off the city without me. Czerka Corp uses it to keep track of people. They want people to know that if they step outside the gates, they are their own. Gotcha. Once you have a license, I'll pay for whatever spoils. Would you consider lowering the fee? Well, that's not up to me now, is it? Okay. What's there to hunt? Large fleshy beasts, as tall as a man, tall men too. Does the rate of large bone plate in their head that they'll pay well? That's not where the real glory. I can't even speak. You've probably heard about the big prize, the Great Dragon, the most fierce predator in the system. They are. If you can find one, I doubt you will. I'll buy the stones polished in their gizzard, the dragon pearls. The pearls are not worth selling. Dragons are rare then. I think it'd be easier to find such a gigantic creature. No, Comad's father took one down, but that was years ago. Special about Comad's father. He's been a hunter for years using strict traditional methods. Comad is just like him. Maybe he'll show you a thing or two about the dunes. Alright. Anything out of the ordinary? You mean here on Tatooine or just in general? I heard about the destruction of Terrace. Don't know anything specific. I'm not surprised something like that happened. Something like it happened. I remember the X-Wing War and how the Sith and Jedi fought across worlds. Oh, I missed that one. Not much interest in either group. Both act like they're above my concerns. I guess they are. Know about something more local. Czerka Corp is always complaining about sand people. I stay out of it. We hunt animals, not people. I guess the Jawas are being pushed around again. At least that's what I think they said. Tough to tell sometimes. I'll talk to these groups more. I keep to myself. There's something to sell you. Alright, I need that license. Alright. Cool. So we're done with Faza. We actually have to go into the Czerka. Wait, 1 second. Okay. So, hunting lodge. Not a whole lot here.
You're back. Please.
Absolutely, yeah, I'll come back.
Please hurry.
Alright. So we actually have to go to the Czerka offices over here. I've never understood why this is here. But here's the Czerka office. We'll get ourselves a hunting license. You'll be hearing about this Czerka puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can't just murder a whole village. And don't tell me to take my concerns to the corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. What's going on? Who are you? I'm done talking in this office. They aren't interested in listening. I doubt they'll even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up. Okay. Thanks. Alright, Oh, forgot. Okay, we'll talk to her.
How can I help?
Want to speak with me? Oh, I didn't ask all the questions for her, did I?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true you killed Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
So good Revan.
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
What do you expect from the Sith?
True, I suppose. and yet the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us, Revan's end was unforeseen. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Alright, fine. We spoke about that across the room. Anything else she has to say? Like, know more about you?
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
That sounds... I don't want to insult her. Do you miss your family at all?
Like all who join the Order, I've learned to embrace the life I've chosen. I had to let go of my attachments to my family.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
You and your father were close.
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her in the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
Are you saying you no longer feel love?
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Can I still talk to her? Were you
Can
gay?
I help?
No.
Can
Okay. Talk to this lady.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Czerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Look for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Czerka Corporation payroll.
Yeah. Are you certain? You want to tell me about Griff?
Can you spare me a few moments? I have something I want to get off my chest. I want to tell you about one of our workers. His name was Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Czerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
So you fired him?
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
Sand People?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Czerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable?
Czerka Corporation cares deeply for all
Doesn't
of its
seem like
employees.
it.
That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
So some type of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Czerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Czerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Ugh. Well, ask about something else.
Very well.
Well, hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need one anyway?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Czerka Corporation are allowed outside the city.
I've got a lightsaber. Look at me, I look like I can wreck people.
Czerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Czerka hunting license.
There's no way to get a license.
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
I'll do this.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Czerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
First questions. Ask about Czerka.
Of course. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked...
Okay. How the ops on Tatooine are doing?
Certainly. Please pose your question.
Oh, for God's sake. It'd be better if you told me now.
Of course. I could just tell you now. No sense in being so secretive.
They're so evil, so screw them.
Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before.
What makes the ore substandard?
No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Czerka Corporation is not doing well here.
Does this mean you have plans to pull out?
The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh.
What do you mean the planet was abandoned before?
We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here?
Alright, first questions. Anything out of the ordinary?
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the I'm
right.
afraid Czerka Corp...
Whatever. No, but anything more local.
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go...
Alright.
I can't be...
Thank you. Bye. Good, so we got ourselves what we needed. I'm gonna talk to this guy. He does have stuff. Alright. Ask about bounties. Oh. Oh, right. Sorry. What do you have available for purchase? Does he have anything good? Yeah, standard issue Jedi Master Robe. Oh, that's funny. Geoharadan mesh armor. It's really good. It's too expensive. It'd be perfect for mission. Look at that. Stealth of 4. Excellent for mission. But it's expensive. Very expensive. Very, very expensive. Sith mask. Which I used to wear. It's heavy armor, though. Usanus' dueling shield. It's expensive. Holy shit. That's too expensive for what it is. 10 grand. Sorry for shouting. I'm just gonna leave this. Let's go. Bye-bye. Why? Alright, what we're actually gonna do now is go back to Faza next door, sell What's Her Nuts' thing, and then we'll give it to her. Oh, don't you believe a word? Don't you believe a word of what Czerka Corp said? In there's always a peaceful solution to conflict. They're just lazy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Czerka miners have been attacked by Sand People, so the company Czerka Corporation wants them killed. They didn't ask you to do it. But no one will try, of course. You can't even leave the city without Czerka approval, and they want the Sand People dead. Czerka said that the Sand People attacked first. Intelligent or not, the Sand People have killed people. This happened. Czerka deployed numerous giant sandcrawlers to tear up the desert with iron shovels and whatever else. What would you have done? To the Sand People must have been like an invasion. There were no negotiations for territorial resources. I don't think the killing has been justified, but as a conservationist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out. What would you suggest? Communication, if we could just speak to them. But they don't talk, at least not in the language an average See, that's why we gotta get HK. There was a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that in Blood too. I'm not saying it was easy, but someone has to try. Maybe a real translation droid. Not these old protocol scrap heaps walking around. Who would have a capable droid? They're pretty rare, even in well-stocked worlds, but I'm sure I heard something of an unusual droid in the shop here on Tatooine. I'm sure I heard Yuka say that it could speak a Sand People dialect, although he'd say rust is gold to make a sale. With that droid, maybe you could talk to them. I wouldn't survive. Maybe with desert robes as disguise, someone can get into their enclave. Where would your enclave you mentioned be? It's no secret where they are. The attacks get worse further southwest in the deuce you go. The people die on both sides. I'll look into it. Sure, that's what Czerka said. Alright, shut up. Alright, thanks, dude. We're gonna do that, because I've always just shot. But I haven't, the thing is, you'll get more money that way, because you'll kill more sand people, get more gaffy sticks. So, I guess it just depends on how you look at things. So I'm gonna go to the hunting lodge, sell her the thing, and if she gives me a cut or something, that way I won't pay out of pocket. So I'm gonna sell you. Biggest rate. Who forgot that was a skill hunter? It's 500? Yeah, that'll do nicely. Anything else to sell? No. There you go. I can keep that for myself, but I've money, so I'm gonna give it to her. I know I'll probably get some light side, but again, I don't want to steal. That's so rude. Yes, I've sold the plate.
You have? Did Foz...
See, don't say that, because then you keep the rest. This is giving all of hers. So, yeah. More than you thought here.
700 credits.
Whoa!
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Sometimes
I didn't mean to do that.
It may not... For whatever it may...
Damn it! I gave her 200 of my credits. I'm going to get too much light side. Let me see something. Load. When was this? Here's what we'll do. I'll save on something, right? Let's just do 955. Okay. Save. 1128. Wait, load. Let's do that. I don't want to give her 200 extra credits. Perfect.
You're back.
There you go. That's perfect. That's if you take some off the top. You paid full value. Here, it's all yours.
Thank you. I hope it is enough. You've been a great help. I appreciate it. My children will too.
Wow. Sometimes helping people.
Thank you for whatever it means.
Yes. Okay, good. So I'm probably going to get some light side points, but not as many as I got some experience. So if I go like here, how we doing? See, I'm still very neutral, so that's good. What do we sit? I'm actually just going to walk over here. You never know if there's any goodies. No. These guys chatting it up. Ah, move! What's going on? Holy shit. It's so easy to get stuck. Anyways. Let's save properly. Where was it? 1128? Yeah, I'll save again. There you go. Perfect. God, we've already been at this for 12 hours. That's remarkable. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't yet, be sure to like and follow my pages on social media. Facebook.com/DanQ8000 for live streams and other content. Twitter, DanQ8000. Instagram, DanQ8K. And Snapchat, DanQ8000. If you want to get yourself a shirt or hoodie, there's a link to my shop in the description below. And if you want to save 10% off your next DX Racer, link in the description. Be sure to use the promo code DanQ8000 at checkout. Alright, guys, thank you so much again. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. I'll be seeing you soon for more content. But until then, let's hand things over to Noxel. Have a good one, guys.